Hilfiger, nigga. This is the Star Report, Sunday evening. Welcome aboard. I'm going to be a little slow this evening, and my speech might be a tad bit slurred. I'm sipping nigga High Life, a.k.a. Miller High Life, okay? But that's it, nothing more. All right, good evening, how you guys doing? Wonderful day I had, for those who care. Holy smokes. And Bishop T.D. Jakes, who I watch on a regular, because I'm pocket watching, man, he put it down today. Bishop T.D. Jakes. Now, if you're new to the show, I am a proud non-believer in the theory of God. I'm an atheist. But I respect the pimpin'. And Bishop T.D. Jakes is pimpin'. He's going to be in Atlanta this month on the 22nd. It's sold out. And he said, please don't try and contact us right now. We're sold out. But if there's any females that has an extra ticket, holler at your boy. You know, if you need a chaperone, okay? All right, tonight, two topics. Let's stay focused. It's Sunday. Ray J threatening to sue Kim Kardashian for suggesting he assaulted her. Now, to be precise, Kim, her mother Chris, and Chloe, who looks like she's on the booger sugar. I have no idea. I mean, well, she's very thin now, but, Chloe and was it Courtney as well? I'm not sure. They were sitting some little fashion area, and this is for their Hulu show, which I have not seen. I don't really plan to. I don't dislike them. I'm not into their trip. I used to date a girl maybe 7 years ago who was so just enthralled by keeping up with the Kardashians. So I'm very well aware of the show and what they do, but they're now on Hulu. I'm sure they get a big bag. Anyway, folks, correct me if I say something wrong, because I'm trying to piece this information together just so we can have a show this evening. Episode 1 of the new Kardashian show. I don't know if it's called Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I don't know. But they were talking about this sex tape that, according to Kim, she's 99% sure it doesn't exist. She then goes on to say, if it does, oh my God, what if Ray J's putting something in my butt? I'm paraphrasing, but that's what she said. Yes, no? Troll babies, good evening. Ray J, I have to side with Ray J because he started pulling out receipts up on the gram, showing the contract. Now, here's what I need to know from you guys. Because, again, I'm not really totally in this world anymore. Was Kim Kardashian talking about Whack 100, a.k.a. Clayface, when she was talking about Ray J's manager? Yes, no? Yeah, she didn't say for certain, Ray J put something in her rectum, which would be sodomy. But she said, what if? So I'm assuming they're talking about Whack 100. She says his manager. Oh, that's nice. So, Ray J pulls out a contract, correct me if I say something wrong, up on the gram. He and Kim were DMing. Ray J, as far as I'm concerned, proved that there is another tape, and it's called Santa Barbara. Ray J says Chris, Kim's mother, made them film another tape because Chris wanted to choose the tape that made Kim look the best. Yes, no, am I heading in the right direction? This is really contrived bullshit, but hey, this is where we are this weekend. We, Americans, we are concerned with Ray J and the Kardashians and the possibility of another sex tape. Salute to everybody over in the UK. They're still mourning the Queen, who's now, her body, pardon me, is in the Scottish capital. I watched about maybe an hour of that. I liked her, but, we're focused on the bullshit here in America. All right, if I'm headed down the right path, let me know. This is what we're discussing tonight. Salute to Skylar Saunders. Skylar, I see you in the live chat, okay? And other sponsors. If you want to call in, tonight's a great night. I'm sipping some beer. Going to go very slow. You just call in and promote your platforms or your services, okay? Now, let me see if I forgot anything. So Ray J is threatening to sue. I think he has a very good case if he's going to go in that direction. I'm sure at some point the Kardashians will apologize or maybe release a statement correcting what could be not just offensive to him in the climate of the cancel culture, but it could affect his gross potential earnings. Gross potential earnings. I'm not a lawyer, but I've had a lot of experience over the years, and that's something you guys should always consider. Pardon me. You should always consider if you're trying to sue someone, a corporation, or whoever. Are they affecting your gross potential earnings? Okay. So I think that's pretty much it for that story. I've got the DMs between Ray J and I guess Kim Kardashian. Yeah, I might read this stuff. I'm not 100% sure. I do want to get to my showrunner. Give me a second, because this was inspired by something that happened to myself this morning, and I'm going to keep it trill, as they used to say back in the days. I found myself in a situation where two young females, women of color, I guess maybe somewhere in their early to mid 20s, and we were walking into the same establishment, Kroger's supermarket to be precise. Now, the doors are sliding doors, so it's not like I had to hold the door, but for some reason, the doors weren't working. So, I was put in a position of whether I was going to pull the door back slightly so they could go in, or would I just, play stupid? Whatever issue they were having, some type of electrical issue, and I chose to, I did this. I pretended that my phone rang. I said, hello? I said, oh, okay. And then I just said to them, go ahead. I didn't want to hold the door for them. Am I wrong? You know my age. If they were close to my age and generation, I may have, I'm not sure, because times are different now. We've got trans women, niggas with lace fronts. Troll babies, how do you guys feel? Should men hold the door for women? I mean, I didn't want to squeeze the word, should men still hold the door for women, because that was, that's been a big thing in the United States of America and many other places around the globe for centuries, if you will. I didn't want to hold the door for these two women. Now, I'm going to be as open as I can. Part of me felt that they were just ungrateful. I judged them. Ungrateful, not worthy of the kind gesture that I would have done. Now, for those of you who read my book, I do have a book called Objective Hate, the prequel. You can find it on troyterrain.org. Free download. I have written about the fact that I don't let white people hold the door for me, because it's not necessarily done from a sincere place. I don't believe that. I was raised in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. So I think that when white people hold the door for a man of color, or let's just say black people, it's to either enlighten you, to teach you manners, or to make sure that you are not of savage breeding and you're not behind them to harm them. So they will hold the door for you and say, no, you go first. So I'm now at a place at my age, again, you know my age, I'm not holding the door. Even though that door would have worked, I guess, on a normal day, the electronic doors, today I chose not to. Let me just go right to you. Am I fucked up? I'll use the word fucked up. Was that fucked up for me to do that? I didn't want to use the word mammy tonight. I didn't want to say should men hold the door for Mammy? I felt that would have been a little bit too malicious. But with regards to Mammy, let me say this. And if you're new to this show, I have taken the term Mammy and I'm now using it. It's similar to the original meaning, Mammy, historically, but these Mammies now are Mammies 2.0. They're hybrids. They're of a newer species. But nonetheless, Mammy is, in my opinion, contentious. She likes to argue. And she feels that men should do whatever she says, number 2. Number 3, Mammy feels that the black man is not as smart as the white man. Can I get an amen if you know what I'm talking about? You can show Mammy something, you can tell her the truth, and she'll say, I don't know about that. Hang on a second. Maurizio got your donation via PayPal. Thank you so much. Sean, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Mammy doesn't want to give the black man credit. If you're successful, she feels you got lucky. How'd you get that job? As if, they don't know the real you. She knows the real you, But we can approach it from that position. Should men hold the door for women, okay? All right, also, I'm still looking for a film director. Let me put that on the screen now, get all this stuff out, and then we'll get into, I got some calls. Just give me a second, guys. I'm looking for an Atlanta horror film director. For a independent film. Please, I need someone who lives in Atlanta. Nobody who, comes to Atlanta a couple of months out of the year. You've got a team down here, but you live up north somewhere. No disrespect. No, we need someone who's here because there's certain scenes that need to be shot. There's certain areas that need to be scattered out. We need someone from the Atlanta metro area, okay? And my email address, is in the video description. You should have it. If you can't find my email address, I don't want to do business with you. Don't leave comments trying to connect with me. Don't send me DMs on Instagram. I will not respond. I want to say that, all right? Hold on, my phone's getting backed up. 305, can you sit tight? Sit tight, 305, okay? But that's very important tonight. I want to say that before I have another beer. Atlanta horror film director wanted, all right? Okay. Let's get back to the showrunner. Should men hold the door for women in today's day and times? Did I say that if a woman is, actually, I'll be even more precise. If it's a teen or a female in her 20s or 30s, no more will I hold the door for you. I'm not too sure about the 40s, especially here in the Atlanta metro area. If you're in your 50s, you have to be in one of those, what do you call those carts? The handicapped carts. Then I'll hold the door for you. Maybe not at the supermarket, but just a different establishment. All right? I just want to keep it very real with you. 305, good evening, are you there? 305. Ray J, Kim Kardashian, are you at the speed? Sir? Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
Yeah. So, I about the door part, the only person who I'm holding the door for is my mom, my grandmother, and maybe, occasionally family.
You sound a little far away, sir. Can you make some adjustments? It's Sunday. I'm in a good.
All right, hold on.
I'm in a good space. Why is it always hold on?
Hello?
Yeah, good evening, sir. How are you?
Yeah, so as I just mentioned, you were saying about holding the door for women, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. For my mom, my grandmother, and, maybe my lady.
How old are you, sir? How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 36.
Mm-hmm. Let's be very specific. Should men hold the door for black females? Let's be very specific.
Okay, so this type of energy that's in the air now pertaining to females, a lot of females don't they don't really appreciate that. You can open the door for them, and they ain't gonna say nothing. They might look at you and frown and just, go right in the store.
Yeah.
Some of them
I'm kind of ashamed at my age to admit this. I judged these girls, and I said, I pretended I had a phone call. Oh, yo, what's up? Yo, no. I said, no, go ahead. That was some hoe ass shit.
so you're right on with that. You right on with that, though. Like, they're doing that. Hey, not even that, Star. Even trying to help, put the stroller on the bus and stuff. Like, they don't even want you helping them doing that. They think you're trying to get their number and all this other stuff when you just can't be a man being generous.
Why? I'm trying not to go in on black women, but why do most, not all, most black women in the supermarket think just because you're coming in their direction, you're trying to holler?
Man, I don't know that.
Bitch, I'm just going to buy the sticky rice. I mean, I find myself doing this just so I don't make eye contact.
Like you got to look down or look away. You can't just be looking,
Yeah.
You might be looking at the groceries behind them or something, but they assume that you're trying to get at them. You're thirsty, this and that. Yeah.
Well, okay. Any thoughts on Ray J and Kim Kardashian? Do you give a goddamn? That's big trending story.
Not really, but I've been seeing it. There's like a back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't care about that, though.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the call, man. Thank you.
But sorry, there was one more thing I was going to say about that.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, I mean, there are still some, decent, good women out there. I was checking out one day, and I was a couple cents short. And the lady, she actually pulled the EBT card out and helped me. She worked there. She said, "Nah, don't worry, I got it."
Good.
I said, "Thank you."
Yeah. Well, she's supposed to. They're supposed to acknowledge, the black man. You black? You black man?
Yes. I'm a black dude.
Yeah. She didn't do you no favors. She was supposed to do that. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hey, Star.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Are you a Christian? If you are, you're made in the image of God. Break yourself, bitch. Pay for all this shit. Hold on a second, guys. Blade, I got your donation. Blade, you sent me a bunch of emails. I think, was it last night? I got them. Thank you. Blade says, damn, they're going after Ray J now. Yeah, and this story kind of threw me for a loop because they know better than that, the Kardashians. They are seasoned when it comes to slander and defamation and things of that nature. You don't play around with no shit like that in the fucking cancel culture. But what if he put something in my butt? And then she starts crying when she was, I guess, calling Kanye. I could fuck up all types of deals for this man. Also, did anybody notice, hold on a second, when Ray J was exposing the Kardashians by way of the contract. He had the contract on some type of goddamn, some screen. He and Kim get the same percentage for the sex tape. Yes, no? Troll babies? I thought I saw that. Was it 12% or something like that? Okay. Those broads know better than that. And I'm not going to assume it was, or this is a PR stunt, because nobody wants to have anything with regards to sodomy put with their name for a goddamn a PR campaign, Wait a minute, I'm forgetting things. Aries Spears. My nigga, what's really good with you? Oh, no. Gotta write this down. Let's go to area code 704. Good evening. Are you up to speed? Ray J, Kim Kardashian?
Hey.
That's what we're talking about, sir.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Star.
How are you?
I want to talk about the holding the door for women.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold it at the bank or at a restaurant because those places usually have lines.
Okay.
And those women will get in front of you and won't give you your place back in the line.
Good point. I'm trying not to be too judgmental towards melanated women, but I'm fed up. I look at a lot of them now as if they're just, Glorilla or some of these girls in the fucking some of these girls in the rap videos, the Megan Thee Stallion. It's like they're all just trying to fucking play a man. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, say, Star, you're wrong. You're out of pocket. Go ahead.
No, you're on point with that, Star.
Yeah. What else is cracking with you, man? Sunday night, are you watching football or anything?
Oh, yeah, I'm a Raiders fan.
Okay. How are they making out this season? I haven't kept up, to be honest with you.
Yo, we got to get rid of that quarterback, man.
Who is the quarterback? I have no idea, sir.
Derek Carr.
Okay.
David Carr's brother.
Okay.
I'll call him Carbage.
Okay. What's the guy's name who used to play with the Jaguars? He's a great player, but he's zesty as fuck. He then went to the Rams. You know what I'm talking about?
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen. Yeah. Hey, Jalen. That nigga was zesty as fuck back in the days, but he's a great player, though. Is he still with the...
Yes, Steve Smith told him to ice up, son.
Yeah, where's he at now? Just curious.
He's in the Rams.
Okay, he's still there. Okay. All right.
Yeah. He got burnt up the other night.
Okay. Thanks for the call, man. Thank you for tapping in.
All right, boss.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Hang on a second, folks. I appreciate the support early. This is the Star Report. Business over bullshit. K. Nicole. K. Nicole says, love the content. Thank you, K. Nicole. Thank you so much. All fine, says Star, your shirt is zesty. Okay. It's hell figure. You see the logo right there? I haven't worn this one, and wow, I think it's been over a year, but thank you for the donation. Gangs of love, tapping in. Big I Key keeps the back door open for Rory. #per. Okay. Gangs of love, did you start your channel, your YouTube channel? I remember you said you were trying to get it up off the ground, man. Hey, guys, also... let me say thank you to Rastafari Ministries. Friday's show was a good discussion. I really enjoyed that. And everybody else who called in, chimed in. Yes, mourning for 12 days in Jamaica. Not one day, 12 days. And Rastafari Ministries had some great points, and that's why I let him talk so long. And then I got 3 nasty emails from people from Jamaica, or Jamaicans. I don't think they live in Jamaica, bothered by the fact that we even approached the topic. Now, I didn't respond to them, but I'm saying to myself, well, who the fuck are you that you can't catch the smoke on this show? Everybody else gets it. Why are you in your feelings? So just to be a prick, I found an old video, hang on a second, that I put in my community section. UK rights activists in bid to stop deportations to Jamaica. Now, that video is a year old. Did anybody see that video in the community section? Is that still going on? Hold on a second. You niggas giving the Queen 12 days of mourning. Whether it's you, the government, whoever. Okay, only 4 comments in the community section. Yeah, they were deporting Jamaicans, last I heard, a year ago, out of Heathrow Airport, getting them the fuck out of Dodge. Okay, I just wanted to say that and, take another shot at you. How dare you? Area code 667. Good evening, Sunday. We're talking about Ray J may be suing the Kardashian clan. Do you care?
Yes, sir. What's up, big nigga?
All right, man. I'm great.
It's crazy that you got this topic tonight because I actually bumped into the live stream of Ray J last night late.
That's my nigga.
DJ Academics had posted it.
That's my nigga. Good guy, Ray J.
Yeah, and it was about a good 50 minutes, but actually hearing some of the facts that's actually coming out and so forth, I just hope he actually brings them all the way down, because I personally think that's a very demonic family.
Okay.
Even Kanye West is actually scared that Kris Jenner is actually going to do the same thing to his kids, and he got a great point.
With all due respect, sir, I can't feel sorry for Ye because he knew what it was when he wifed her, and
My God.
I'm sure he loves his kids, though, those beautiful little life forces, but the kids are going to follow mama's lead. So he's in for
Absolutely.
a whole world of trouble. But now let's go back to Ray J for a second.
Right.
I only met Ray J one time, so I can't really say what type of person he is or isn't. But I think it was 2011 down in Philly. I was hosting 100.3 The Beat, the Star and Buckwild Morning Show. He came on the show, and prior to him coming on the show, I used to give him and Brandy a lot of smoke on the microphone. So I was expecting he and I to get into it. He comes in the room. And I said, hey, man, I've been getting at you, right? He said, you've been working. You've been working. I mean, just a cool-ass nigga who wasn't phased. No punk. Don't get it fucked up. He ain't no punk nigga, but he just said, you've been working. Like, let's handle this business, man. You do what you do. I do what I do. I had to respect it. You feel me? So the point I'm saying is,
he's definitely not a...
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's a great guy. His personal history could attest to that. But when it came to the slandering over like the 10 years, I have been seeing it being done to him, and he's been quiet for a very long time. I totally understand where he's coming from. And all this fake crying that she's doing. I saw a little snippet of when Kanye West dropped off the briefcase that he supposedly bought the rest of the footage from Ray J.
Right.
And she was there fake crying just for Hulu. Like everybody can see that's like crocodile tears, and it's totally disgusting, man. So I'm like proud of Ray J for doing what he got to do, especially for cleaning his name, because his kids is getting older, and at some point, if the slander continues, it's just going to make him look like the bad guy. And at the end of the day,
I'm sure Kim Kardashian has already got endorsement deals for her and Kanye's kids to model underwear.
Wow.
So I can't feel no goddamn sympathy for Ye. But again, I just wanted to say this with regards to Ray J. I just think he's a level-headed businessman. Again, he wasn't fazed by the crazy shit that I was calling Brandy bug eyes or alien or some shit for fucking years. He just said,
damn.
He said, you've been working.
At all.
He said, you've been working, man.
That's crazy. One thing I would say though, Star, real quick, is that when it came to Ye and him actually being with Kim Kardashian for all of these years, and me personally being a big fan of him, especially before his mom died.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed. Of all women that you can actually marry and be with at the status that you're at, you're going to choose a whore? Excuse my language. But
sir, you don't know if she's a whore. Slow that down, because, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know you. I don't want to have to throw you out there if I catch a lawsuit. Go ahead.
Right. Sorry about that. But, based on past history and what she's been promoting throughout her entire career. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Good to talk to you, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. Yeah, don't start calling people names you can't prove. Okay, I got his number. Hey, also, if memory serves me correctly, because, again, I was just so busy today. I was just, really just enjoying the day. Didn't Kim Kardashian used to be a stylist for Brandy or something with Ray J and Brandy's mother? And supposedly Kim Kardashian, something to do with $100,000 charged on credit cards. I'm not going to use the word stole because I don't know. I mean, they've got history, right? Star with a T. Oh, okay. Somebody said a closet organizer. Yeah, well, either way, she had access to the goddamn credit card. And I think Brandy and Ray J's mother sued that bitch. So they've got history. Hold on a second. Guys, on the screen, please check out one of my sponsors, www.yourpainyourgain.com. If you even think you got a bag coming to you, if you stubbed your toe on an escalator at the mall, if a napkin fell on your leg at the food court and your leg is itching, holler at them, www.yourpainyourgain.com. There's something going on now with a couple of people, some videos I saw where people are touching the door handles on their cars, and their hands are like itching or some type of really sensitive feel now. Okay, www.yourpainyourgain.com, right? Hold on a second. Area code 216. Good evening. It's a very, we're talking some really weird stuff tonight. Kim Kardashian, Ray J, you up to speed?
Good evening.
T. 216, yes, no, maybe. What are you doing?
Kim Kardashian, Ray J, you up to speed?
Okay, let's get you up out of there. Area code 973. Good evening, good evening, good evening. 973.
Hey, what's up, Star?
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Sunday night.
What's going on, man? I'm not up to speed with the Ray J, man. I'm looking for the headline, but I wanted to comment on the holding the door.
Yeah, hang on a second. Should men hold the door for women? And let's not exclude trans women because, you know, if
Oh, no, man.
it's a new day, my nigga. It's a new day. Come on.
All right, so that's not happening because they do too much, man. We already know that's just extra for the door, and I'm not trying to open the door. So let's get that out the way. But otherwise, I'll hold the door because, you know, you got to have that confidence and be the change that you want to see in the world and, you know, elevate yourself beyond that.
Good point.
But, you know, if you don't get that gratitude back, you have to have that slick comment ready and you have to do it hard and fast. Like if they give you anything shady, you just got to be like, really? Damn, but you can't look back. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep walking and let them know that you hurt them. You got to know that they hurt you. You know what I'm saying?
I have, over the decades, I've experienced many women that said nothing. Not a thank you, nothing. They just, you know, and I never say anything. I don't say what you just said. Really, I don't even say that. It just reaffirms to me that they're trash. Whatever color they are or lack thereof, that they're trash, and it just
for sure.
It makes me feel like, okay, you know, just I want to make sure that I have it right in my mind. Yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. But I only know to have the prepared reaction from being snubbed many times. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm ready. Like I'll just hit them with the God damn, really, and I'll never look back. You know what I'm saying? I don't look back. They'll look, and I'll be walking away with a, you know what I'm saying, with a confident walk, and they'll just be like, I know what I did.
Now, can I ask, how old are you, sir? How old are you?
Yo, I'm 44.
Okay. Have you ever experienced a female then say something back to you, kind of like in a snippy way, because you said what you just said? Because a lot of females, they have to have the last word. You know, yeah, really.
See, a part of it is I don't look back. Like I really never look back. You know what I'm saying? Like I sell it all the way. You know what I mean?
Okay. Do you avoid eye contact like myself? I find myself avoiding eye contact with a lot of these heifers. You know?
Yeah. In that situation, I would, but you know, I look for it. I'm not gonna lie. I look for it at first, even if I let somebody. You know what I'm saying? If I'm at the light and I let somebody go, I look for the wave, and I do feel a little bit of kind of way if they don't wave. But, you know, I got to be a bigger man of that. That's just all about me and my issues. You know what I mean?
Got you. Hey, man, I appreciate you tapping in.
Yo, salute to you, man.
Yes, sir.
long-time listener, man. Salute you. I just sent you that donation. I appreciate that. Virtual Selfishness, my #1 book right now, man. That
Okay.
first chapter is fire.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Salute.
I salute, bro.
Yes, okay, all right. The Virtue of Selfishness by Ayn Rand. Said he's reading it. Big Nigga 22 got your donation. List of things I hate. Half a nigga's hell figure, fitted hats. Okay, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Bussy boy trannies that look like Britney Spears. Libertarians, BBC, enthusiast. Okay, thank you so much, Big Nigga 22. Hustle, Tapping, and Star. Chicago's neighborhood O Block has been sold. Residents will be relocated to the property. Relocated, and the property will be demolished in 2023. Gentrification 101. Okay. I've never been to O Block. I have no desire to go. Yeah, it's time to get those niggas up out of there if they're doing too much, Big Nigga 22 sends a donation. He says, Ray J is maturing. He went from singing about banging blood to threatening Fabulous with booty goons to threatening to sue billionaire thought Kim K. #RNS. I think Ray J's always been gang affiliated. You know what? I'm not going to put his business out there, but good guy, like I said, man. I mean, got a good interview. There's another sponsor I wanted to promote tonight, if I can get them on the line. If not, Paperwork Party Network. I sent you guys an email. Did you get it? Paperwork Party Network. Terrence got your donation. Star Ricky Martin has been accused again. Damn. Yeah, I saw that. Ricky Martin, the singer. Is that by a different bone smuggler, or is that his nephew? Is that his nephew counter-suing him? Man. Well, at least he's not going out like George Michael, smoking crack rock in the goddamn parks of London, 3 o'clock in the morning, having random sex. Holy shit. Judah got your donation. Star got them black satin sheets. No, my sheets are not satin on my bed. They are 1,200 thread count, but not satin. But thank you for your donation. Ricky Rick tapping in. Star, did you see that Aries Spears Bussy Bandit video? Yeah, I saw something with, was that some guy on his back, rubbing his back or rubbing his buttocks, and then Aries Spears turns around and looks like he kissed the guy in the lips? Was that Mad TV, Ricky Rick? I'm not sure. I didn't watch Mad TV like that. But thank you for your donation. Lafayette. Did I say that right? Lafayette. For a hate-a-thon. I'm thinking about doing a hate-a-thon before I go on my road trip, to be honest with you. But I haven't done one in a while. Thank you so much, Lafayette. Also, keep in mind, Skylar Saunders, who's in the live chat right now, please make sure you go check out his links to his work. Skylar sponsored about 3 of those hate-a-thons, all right? So make sure you support him, all right? And Vic Damone Jr. got your donation. Kris Jenner is the ultimate hustler. # pay attention. Didn't she do a lie detector test with what's that guy's name? Hold on a second. I'm coming to the phones. 404, sit tight, I'll be right back. Stay there, 404. She did a lie detector. That guy from Late Night. Hold on a second. Kris Jenner lie. What's the guy's name? Oh, James Corden's show. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Ray J is saying That's a lie because he has the contract. Yes, no, troll babies, help me out here. Ray J is saying that's a lie. Her passing the lie detector test because she's, she organized the contract for not just one, but is it 2 or 3 sex tapes? One is the intro, the other one's the sex tape, and the other one is Santa Barbara. 404. Good evening. Are you there? 404.
Hey, what's up, Star? How you doing, man?
Good, man. It's cracking.
I was just tapping in because you're always on point with the topics.
I tried.
I just added to the holding the door for enough women.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to tell you that I definitely am biased. Like I judge, and it's definitely against so-called melanated women because it depends on where I am. It's definitely with me too. Like I'm a melanated person. And I'm in the Georgia area too. So,
okay.
Today it happened to me today. I actually was up on your end, like North Marietta, like next to Woodstock area.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Woodstock.
So I'm up there doing I was up there doing some work, and I went to a restaurant to get something to eat, and some black ladies were behind me. Held the door open for them. Of course, they didn't say anything. Didn't say thank you or nothing. Walked past me like it was nothing. And so
well, now, hang on a second. Have we passed the point in society where it should not be expected anymore, and nor should we make the effort? I mean, where are we in society, especially with all the things, women's rights, the feminists, the 3 feminist movements? Maybe we should just say, hey, that's a thing of the past. We should be holding the door for each other, or let's not do it at all. Where are we in society?
Well, exactly. That's what it is. I mean, there's a lot of the feminist movement, in my opinion, and I believe that as we move forward in life and society, people feel more entitled. But my thing about it is that still a common courtesy. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Growing up, I always did that. Also being from the New York City area, you know how we are. We're the type of people who mind our own business. Keep our eyes on people and all that stuff like that. I mind my own business when I'm moving about, in society, as I'm going about my normal days, my normal goings. Mm-hmm. But like I was saying too, on top of that, I ended up going to the Walmart, and like a few calls back was saying the same thing too, but he doesn't really even make contact with people. And so I'm in Walmart, and I'm walking around to go get some things at Walmart today. Like I said, and honestly, mostly up in that area where you are is mostly Caucasians. And other, races of people. You don't really see too much, melanated people up there. But I see 2 black girls while I'm in the Walmart. I'm not sure if they said something to me or not. But when I walked past them, I used to keep headphones in my ears. And they said, oh, he must either like white girls or he's gay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure,
you didn't acknowledge them. So the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, you're gay. Or you like white girls. Yeah.
Exactly. So when you mentioning your opening where you were talking about that, and that other caller said something about that, I mean, it really just hit home, and it happened literally to me today. So that was like, man, that was just so funny that I feel like that you touched on that topic. You made that issue because I dealt with the same thing too.
I mean, listen, I caught myself this morning, and I said, was I fucked up for doing that? Because listen, I don't have any daughters.
Right.
I don't have any daughters, but I mean,
right.
I judged them, and that was some real goofball shit that I did. I mean, and it was so natural. I pulled the phone out and pretended I had a call.
Exactly.
And then I looked at them.
I
looked at them and said, "No, go ahead. You go." Fuck
that was the only reason why I said that. I was like, don't feel alone, because it was just it wasn't you alone. I do the same thing too with my daily going. So it's not just you. Maybe I'm fucked up too. I don't want to judge our people. I mean, I love my people, but yeah, we got some fucked up ways. Oh, I'm sorry my language, but we got some messed up ways though, man. So it just is what it is though. But I appreciate you.
Thanks for the call, man. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Guys, at the top of the live chat is the PayPal information if you want to donate to the show. Did I spell everything right? Donate to tonight's show via PayPal, and thanks for your support. starboyradio@gmail.com, okay? Yeah, so we're combing through this Ray J, Kim Kardashian story that's trending everywhere. I don't dislike the Kardashians. They're just overexposed. Or did I say I don't like them earlier? I may have said that. It's just too much. and let me just go back and say I have no knowledge if Chloe's on coke. I think she used to do coke, didn't she? Hold on a second. Let me slow this thing down. Chloe had a radio show with, was it Terrence J? Okay, I'm seeing something here. Khloe Kardashian's running with cocaine. I'm not calling her a cokehead, but I remember something with her and, was it Terrence J? No, not Lamar Odom, guys. Terrence J from 106 in Park. They had a radio show together back in the early days of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, pardon me. My girlfriend at the time, she was an Israeli chick, and she swore her and Kim Kardashian were twins. Don't I look like Kim Kardashian, Troy? Troy, tell the truth. I always have to say, yeah, you look just alike. And I remember at that point in time, whatever that was, Chloe and Terrence J had a radio show, and I think they were talking about the booger sugar. Yes, no, maybe? Or am I going too far back? Darren got your donation. Star, can you tell, hold on a second. Can you tell my Pops Rock Monster what? Pops Rock? Who is that, sir? I have no idea who that is. I don't want to just take a shot at somebody. Listen, I thank you for your donation, Darren, but I don't want to just, say something about somebody who I don't know who that is. It might be a good person, man, but thank you for your donation, okay? Monster the Animal got your donation. Star, I rocked that shirt last year, my nigga. That's a Harlem nigga. Whenever, you're wearing something that's fly, they have to say, yeah, I had that shit long time ago. Thank you, Monster. Thank you for tapping in. Lee Zotto got your donation. Okay, I just spoke to him. That was who I spoke to, 404. 832. That's too loud. Let me just get him out of here. Why would you even call me like that with a whole bunch of noise in the background? 951. Sit tight, 951. Thank you, Lee's Auto, for your donation. We just spoke. Gregory, got your donation. Thank you so much. Jones, keep up the good work. Long time listener. Okay, thank you, man. I spoke to him as well. Hey, is that the Stacy Glory? Hey, Stacy, how are you? Stacy says, Ray J got the multi-billion-dollar peen. Okay. Good to hear from you, Stacy. How have you been? Your name is always ringing bells up in the live chat. Hey, Lauren, I got your donation. Common courtesy deserves a thanks. Etiquette 101. You're absolutely right, but maybe it's because I'm here in the Atlanta metro area, on a regular basis, and it's the quality of people. Maybe it's not like that everywhere, I'm willing for someone to call in and say, hey, you were wrong. I'm willing to have that conversation. Okay, Darren, you sent in another donation. I don't know who you're talking about, Darren. I'm sorry, man, but thank you for your donation, okay? I don't just take shots at people, man, but thank you. 951, good evening. Are you there? 951. Ray J might be suing the Kardashians. Are you at the speed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what's cracking?
I saw it totally different.
Please, break it down.
This is business.
Let's go.
This is business. They've been in business. They're still in business.
Okay.
So this is just a PR stunt.
Okay.
You just covered it a little while ago. Kardashians are oversaturated.
Yeah.
So they had to bring something back because their bags are running out. I'll put my foil hat on because I'm a conspiracy theorist, but
Okay.
we got to remember the Kardashians are on the Epstein logs. This stuff's about to start coming out. Their
Let's
bags
go.
are running out.
Let's go.
Their bags are running out. This is all PR. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it simple, keep it swift. Ray J's bags are running out. Kardashian's bags are running out. This is all what this is about.
Now, hang on a second. Stay with me. I just Googled the Kardashians. That's the new show on Hulu. I forget how many years they were on the 20 seasons on the E channel. 20 seasons. Wow, I didn't know it was that many. So, earlier I said I can't see Ray J going along with a possible sodomy PR campaign in a cancel culture. You're saying, yes, this is a PR stunt, yes?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Keep going.
You seeing what Ray J went through, the verses, and this, that, and the other. This is all his bags are running out.
Okay.
Now let's go back to what you covered earlier. His manager is who?
Whack 100.
You covered this a couple shows ago. Right. You covered this a couple shows ago. Game ain't producing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's finished.
There ain't nothing is being produced. So this is all PR to get these bags
It's all staged.
Period.
Listen, I could be wrong. Maybe he is going along with a possible sodomy story. It sounds a little crazy to me, but
I appreciate the time, though.
Stay with me. Hey, Miss Ruth, I got your donation. Thank you, Miss Ruth. Now, you mentioned Game. We were discussing him last week. What was the name of the guy that supposedly knocked Game out in front of his child in the mall? You remember that guy's name?
No.
I forgot because we were talking about Game saying it's on site when he sees 50 Cent. Troll Babies, what's the name of the guy who supposedly knocked Game out in the mall and then when the game... Rosemo, that's it, Rosemo. And then Game's whole ass was trying to take credit for Rosemo, or allegedly trying to take credit for Rosemo being killed. Go ahead, sir, I'm just rambling. Go ahead.
No, you rambling, but like you said, I'm from Cali, so the thing is, he couldn't even get past the rap casting, which you already covered that.
Right.
Enough said.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So I appreciate you taking the time, big nigga.
Yes, sir. Salute. Okay.
All right.
Folks, this is a very, what is this show tonight? I don't even like to use the word gossipy, but we're talking about the Kardashians. And let me print this out. Hold on a second. And I'm coming to Cash App, folks. Thank you for your support. Hold on. Devious J, do you want to tap in? Any one of my sponsors. It's a good night. If you want to call in and promote, on the screen right now, I have www.creditwizpro.com. Go there, get yourself a free consultation. Okay. Let me get Devious J on the screen right now. Okay, and I'm going to get to another couple of sponsors soon as well. Elvis, I got your donation. Thank you, sir. Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg, tapping in. Okay, somebody sending me an email about nothing. Jesse, got your donation, Jesse. Okay. Emmanuel, got your donation. Are you on the line, sir? 347.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Did I say your name right? Emmanuel?
Yeah, I would just call me Powers Tom. It's much easier.
Powers Time 1. Thank you for your support, sir. What do you want to
Yes,
start?
how you doing? Thank you. Yes. I'm calling on the regards of pretty much holding the door for women. No, you don't do that anymore. The best person explained it, Chris Rock. Chivalry is gone and women killed it. And today in these streets, you don't get no rewards for anything anymore. So right now, you a Negro, I'm a Negro. You just got to put it like that. As they say, I'm a Bayesian, fellow Bayesian. I always say you had a joke with Bayesians, and I don't know what it is, but most of us were like, yo, if I'm not getting nothing out of it, I'm not doing anything. For what?
Now, hang on a second. Are you a father by any chance? You a father?
No father. No father. Not a father, man. I'm a dude that worked for Transit of New York City, so I deal with the savages. I probably drive all your workers.
Right.
Hello?
Right. Yeah, I'm right here. So,
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I said I work for the fun city of New York City, driving transit. So I deal with all your picking up all your fun all the fun trolls and everything, and I love it every day.
well, also a lot of high-end people ride the subway. I mean, it's not just the working class. Over the years, I've seen rock and roll stars, movie stars riding the subway. I mean, people never talk about that. I'm sure you've seen them as well. Yes.
Oh, absolutely. I see celebrities.
Yeah.
I mean, I work from every borough, but one thing I would say now is just, as they say, when I see the people getting on the buses, they don't care. They literally spit on other people. It's just savages. So it's just there's no point of chivalry anymore. I see it every day where people will see an old woman and they'll just throw her to the side to get on the bus to say, "Can I get a ride?" And she's the only one that pays the fare. So it just, there's no chivalry anymore.
Now, hang on a second. Are you a train conductor? Did you say that? I didn't catch that at first.
No, I drive the buses.
Oh, drive the buses. Okay. And how long have you been driving the buses?
I've been doing that for a while. I don't want to give a Pacific because people may track me. So
Gotcha.
I'd rather just say I've been there for a couple of years. Yes.
So now, do you think that part of, and you might be the perfect person to answer this, do you think that part of the reason why holding the door and all that stuff is becoming obsolete is because there's more people in America? We have these sanctuary cities, people that come from other places who don't even say thank you or hold the doors in different places, different countries. It's not even expected. China is so goddamn crowded. In most parts of China, they don't even say excuse me. They just bump into each other and keep walking. It's just, What do you think?
I mean, we open the doors now because nobody pays the fare. At the end of the day, at the end of the day with the transit, they get the money from your cell phone bills, the tolls. And really right now with the fare evasion problem so bad, they just trying to rape everybody with the new congestion pricing, which is going to be another bloody tax that's just going to bleed the soul of the city. So transit really doesn't care. They're actually one of the biggest real estate owners in the tri-state area, which most people don't know.
Right. Do you drive the buses when the kids are out of school? And if so, do kids still just come in through the side door without paying like they used to do back in the days?
Oh yeah, no, they're bold now. I mean, right now the cops, since the cops doesn't have qualified immunity,
right.
They just look at us and tell us, "Yo, you know what it is." So we can't really say anything. If we touch you, we get assaulted. We get 2 years with pay.
Right.
But then if we try to stop you, then we are at fault. Then we're trying to impede a process. Right now, transit tell us, "Yo, they're not supposed." I mean. You're a bus operator. Move the bus. You're not an officer to pull out a gun and shoot somebody. So you move the bus you keep it pushing.
I don't want you to give out too much of your personal information, but
well, hold on. But I just have to ask you, what's your quarrel with Bajans? I always, because I've been a long time listening. What is your problem with Bajans, or your funny thing with Bajans?
I don't have a specific issue with Bajans. What have you heard me say over the years? Because I am, and I've always said this, the equal opportunity hater. So you guys get smoked.
Yes.
You get smoked like everybody else. Maybe it's depending upon a certain story that I read, and I might throw out some historical fact that doesn't you don't like. But
grimier.
What's that?
You always say nobody's grimier than a Bajan. So I always want to know why do you see we are the most grimiest? I always wanted to know.
Well, I mean, listen, I spent a lot of years on those streets of Brooklyn, so I know Bajans. I know niggas from Guyana, little GT niggas, Haitian niggas. I've seen a lot. So I know how you get it popping real fast, but everybody gets it.
I grew up in Brownsville, so I know. So
okay.
I grew up in Brownsville, right there on Dykeman Project, so I know a lot of stuff that you said. I've probably seen you, been there. I mean, even though I'm in a clean life now, I've seen the dirt side. So I always try to promote people to say, "Yo, you got to grow up sometime." I mean, sometimes in life.
Allegedly, I used to arrest people in Tilden houses. Allegedly, back in the 80s.
Yo, people don't remember how bad Tilden was. Tilden,
I do.
Pink Houses, Cypress Hill.
I do. Right off of Rockaway and Livonia.
Yeah.
I remember.
Huh?
No, I'm
I was
rambling.
on Blake and Powell. But
Okay,
Star,
okay.
I thank you so much for giving me this time.
Yes, sir.
I'll be calling them more regular, but I appreciate you, man.
Salute.
Have a good time, all
Yes,
right?
sir. Salute. Okay, all right. Oh, boy, those goddamn projects were rough, huh? Tilden, shit. Okay, that was a good conversation. Okay, he said don't say his real name. All right, Devious J, I got you on the screen. Let me also make sure I'm promoting www.blackbodyworks.com. I say again, www.blackbodyworks.com. And again, thank you, Miss Ruth, for your donation. You are appreciated. Hold on, folks. I'm doing a lot right now. Hold on. What a great day I had today. Okay. 973, sit tight, sit tight. Big Nigga 22 got your other donation. Hi, Patrice. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for your continued support. Marcus, I got your donation. Thank you as well. And Hustle, I read your donation about Chicago O-Block. Thank you for keeping me up to speed, all right? Hang on a second. Somebody just sent me an email. Wait a minute. Okay. I don't want to say the name, but is it Aldre got your donation? Ray J is the fucking man. Hashtag Men2 movement. Good guy. Yeah, we're talking about Ray J possibly suing the Kardashians over Kim Kardashian's comments on the new Kardashian show. I just printed out the information. So it's just called The Kardashians, not Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I guess that's an older term now, 20 seasons on the E! channel. I don't know if E! owns that name or whether they just wanted to switch up, you know. But either way, the new series focuses on mainly on... Okay, this series focuses mainly on Kourtney and Kim and Khloe and their half-sisters, Kendall and Kylie. Okay, and their... So what's the difference from the other show? Okay, I'm a little confused. Hang on a second. The first season, 10 episodes. April the 14th is when it premiered. So what episode did we watch? What episode was I talking about here? I'm confused. Anyway, area code 832. Good evening, you there? 832.
Yeah.
All right, sir, you're calling from a bad speaker headset.
bad.
Come on, I can't do that, man. Can't do
I
that.
turned it off.
Yes, sir. How are you? Good evening. Good evening.
Nah.
I'm right here, sir.
I mean, you talking about the holding the door for women? Nah, I don't. I do it, but thinking I ain't gonna lie. Like that's just something I'm raised to do. But like I do it unconsciously. I don't look for something in return, but I pay attention to what if they say something or if they don't. But I mean, it don't bother me either way, to be honest.
Have we been trained as males? And if so,
Yeah.
Is it time to now, shift gears? And, I mean, I like women. Some guys don't like women. They just tolerate them. I like the ambiance, the aura, the mystique. Sometimes I can even put up with the sassiness, but I like the nature of a woman. So, I can meet you halfway on certain things if we're in a relationship, but I'm at a point now where just, out in public, I'm super cautious with females that I don't know. So I don't think I'm holding the door no more. What say you?
I think we've been conditioned. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
It is. You do bring up a good point about changing the narrative and just I might see a chick tomorrow going to the gym. I might walk in the door real quick, look back at her, and just keep it moving. Like just because I don't know, it just feel like everything is changing, and just the whole gratitude is just like out the window. Like they don't care about nothing, even if you're just trying to just be a good person, because that's just who you are. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that's the way I look at it. Just kind of switch it up.
And a simple act of generosity can be misperceived, and you can wind up having an argument. Somebody's man can then come want to put hands up. It's not worth it to me anymore. I'm stopping. But I'll give you the last word. Go ahead.
Yeah. Nah, shit. Y'all were talking about the Ray J thing and the Kardashians, right?
Yeah, are you up to speed? I'm
was,
just trying to figure this out, but I think he should, aside from issuing a cease and desist, he should demand an apology from those people. That's my thoughts. If this is real.
I mean, but did he get paid like from the sex tape and all that stuff? When it first came out?
He got a contract, 12.9% or something like that. He and Kim get the same amount of money. Same amount of money.
I mean, if he's already been compensated, then like it's not really much you could do. That's just me looking in on it, not even really knowing about what's going on.
Okay.
But that's it, though, man. I
Thank
appreciate
you, man.
the.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Salute. Thank you for the call. All right. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I want to make sure I am putting this on the screen. I'm looking for a horror film director in Atlanta only. And folks, let me say this. Please do not, no middle people. I don't want to, how do I say this? I've always said, I'm not reaching out. That person has to reach out to me. Please don't send me a phone number. I don't want to talk to somebody's manager. I want to speak to the director, he or she. That's it. You don't have to be a big-time director, but just reach out. My email address is in the video description. It's always in the video description, pardon me. If you can't find it, then I don't do business with you. That just means you're illiterate, okay? Keep it real with you. Troy, got your donation. Kim K got that wide ass. Well, how do we know? Troy? How many years has this broad been, in the camera eye? Is she your fantasy? I mean, respectfully, how many kids has she pushed out of that vagina? At some point, you're going to see the real thing. The cellulite stretch marks. I'm over that chick. I don't dislike her. I'm over it. It's starting to feel like her family is the monarchy of America. Thank you for your donation, Terry got your donation. Are you on the line? Hold on a second. Area code 605. Good evening. Are you up to speed?
Hello, Star. It's Miss Ruth.
Hey, how are you? Thank you for your donation. Good to hear from you.
You're very welcome. I called because I wanted to talk about Ray J. I was just reading the article on TMZ.
Take your time.
I just think the Kardashians just need to leave this man alone. Ray J ain't bother nobody. He out here doing his little businesses, trying to make his money, And she supposedly said on the show that she felt that he put a dildo up her butt while she was sleeping.
No, hang on. Miss Ruth, to be precise, she said, what if? Quote, unquote, what if? Because they were talking about the possibility of another sex tape. She said, what if?
Yeah. they had addressed that second sex tape in the first season of the new Kardashian show, and Kanye in the last episode, Kanye supposedly took care of it so that the second tape don't come out.
Okay.
But I'm like, even if she said if, how do you not know that? Like, how do you not know if he put a dildo up her butt? Right. I mean, how loose is her? you know, I don't want to be graphic, but...
Well, when I hang on a second, because this is why Ray J is kicking up dust right now. And there's an echo in the background, Miss Ruth. Can you turn something down in the background, maybe the volume in the laptop or computer?
Oh my God.
We have an echo.
Sorry.
You got it?
Oh, how does that sound?
Much
Worse, better?
No, that's better. That's better. So,
is it?
Yeah, it's better. That's better. That's better. So Ray J is not pleased. Someone called in earlier and said this is one big PR stunt. I mean, I'm not necessarily opposed to that, but the whole thing about sodomy, just I don't know. I don't think it.
I know. It could be a PR stunt. I mean, anything is possible with the Kardashians. I mean, they're the masters of making money out of drama, you know?
Yes.
But I just feel like they're really doing him wrong. Because, you know, Kim does make billions, and Ray J is, you know, he's still hanging in there, but leave the dude alone, for real. Leave him alone. You know, don't even mention him anymore on the show. That's past history. And I don't even think anybody cares. Does anybody care? I don't think anybody cares about the Ray J and Kim Kardashian tape.
I don't know the details, but I don't know the details, but they've made a lot of money, and I think just the fact that they're talking about another tape is gaining interest on the show. Doesn't he sell earbuds or something? I think he just made a couple of...
Yeah, he got his little earbuds.
It's not little earbuds. He made a couple of million. It's not little. He's doing really good.
Yeah. But that was just all I wanted to say. Say salute. I ain't called in a minute.
Good
just
to hear
wanted
from
to say
you.
hello. And, but you have a good night.
Well, hang on, Miss Ruth. Before you go, you are a retired New York City police officer, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Should men still hold the door for women? Notice I didn't say ladies, because not every female is a lady, but just women in general. Your thoughts, please. I think you and I are from the same generation.
I actually feel that men have been stopped opening doors for women, because when I do run across a gentleman that opens a door for me, I'm shocked. I'm like, oh, wow, he actually opened the door for me. Thank you. You know, I think it's been happening for a while now. I really do. I don't see it anymore. I don't see it. You know, chivalry is kind of dead. And I think it all depends on the place. Like you in a church or you in a business setting, you might see that. You know, I don't know.
You're out in Dakota.
But yeah, when I see it, when a man opens the door for me, I'm actually shocked and surprised because I don't see it anymore.
Yeah. You're out in Dakota, right? I forget, north or south? You're in Dakota.
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Black Hills, yep.
Okay. Well, thank you for tapping in. I may be going through South Dakota on my road trip on the Amtrak, but we'll stay in touch.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Miss Ruth's tapping in. Guys, on the screen, make sure you check out Mr. Precise 8 on YouTube. Great content. Precise getting his numbers up. Hold on a second. I'm just going to make sure I get to everything as far as my business is concerned. Horror film director wanted Atlanta only. Again, Atlanta only. A couple of people have reached out from different states. Please, you have to live in Atlanta. Please don't send me anybody's phone number. Yo, you should call. No, I'm not doing that. Let them reach out if they want to, have a conversation. And there's a reason why I say that. I have to see some type of hunger, some type of interest, okay? I'm not going to be the one to initiate it. Been there, done that, and that always winds up getting weird. I'm spending money. I'm not looking for favors, okay? Thank you for your donation. Hold on a second. TJ, when Kris Jenner works hard, but Star works harder. Okay, thank you, TJ. Okay. A few more calls, and then I'm going to wrap this up. I got to get up early in the morning, guys. I may be taking a trip tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll keep you posted, all right? Area code 347. Good evening, 347. Are you there? 347. Yes, no, maybe. All right, doing too much. I think this might be an overseas call right here. Good evening, are you there? Looks like an overseas number. Yes, no, maybe?
You figure, nigga.
What's up, man? How are you? Okay, he just wanted to say he'll figure, nigga. All right, he called from overseas just to say it. Here's another one of my sponsors. Guys, please make sure you go there. Okay. I think this is, Randy, is that you? 209. Randy, tap it in. Looks like a 20, your number.
What's up? What's up, big nigga Star?
Man, how you feel, man? What's cracking? What you been up to?
I'm good. I've been good, just taking care of business, you know.
Did you and wifey move yet? And you were in the process of moving?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Okay. How's it going?
I'm here with her. It's going pretty well, you know. The honeymoon phase is always good, you know. It takes a couple until we're at each other's throat trying to kill each other, you know.
Now, did you literally get married, or are you just living in sin right now?
We're just living in sin for now, but that's down the line, you know.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you do it
now?
now?
I wondered.
Hang on, why don't you do it right now?
Because I ain't trying to rush into nothing. And fuck my life up. Pardon the, you know.
Well, listen, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but if it's love, goddamn, you know it. You know, and nothing else matters. And nothing else matters. This is love.
That's a fact, man.
You are the one. I feel it in my soul. I don't give a goddamn what we go through. Let's jump that broom and do it right now. That's love, man.
I told her like your father told your mom. I took you from the white man, and now I dare him to come back to try to claim you.
And I dare him to come take you back. That's what my father told my mother.
Yeah.
I stole you.
I looked in the eyes and told her, yeah.
Hey, man, Ray J, Kim Kardashian, do you care? Big story, trending everywhere.
Yeah, I believe he should send a letter of, what's it called, before you sue someone, because you're big on that. Give him a letter of defamation. He should send a letter of defamation to let her know that he should not be played with, because assault is a real, real nasty thing to put on someone. Mm-hmm. And you could go back and check the tape. She's gone on record admitting to plotting on Ray J and to do the sex tape after, what's her name, Paris Hilton did her sex tape, because she saw that was her big claim to fame. Mm-hmm. Kim Kardashian has gone on multiple records to tell people, even her grand plan of doing a sex tape, and that will give her some fame. She even told the woman that interviewed Paris after her sex tape, "You'll be my first interview after I do this sex tape," and sure enough, she did. So her claiming assault is pure nonsense. You know, she's just a bitter woman chasing clout.
Well, she said, what if? She didn't outright say, you know, she was assaulted. She said, what if? But now, hang on a second, because you sound like you're up to speed on this stuff. Do you watch this?
Yeah.
Do you watch this with your girl, respectfully?
Nah, I just like the dumb shit, you know. I like being in touch. I'm like you. I enjoy the premium black news.
Okay. Now, hang on a second, because Kim Kardashian, I forgot to mention this part earlier. She said she wanted her lawyer to scare someone. Was she talking about scare Ray J?
Probably, but I doubt it, because Ray J doesn't even like the sex tape thing being pinned on him to his claim to fame.
He gets
because
money.
Ray J is now he's a business owner, and he has a family. So as a family man, you don't want old stuff like that intertwining with your new life. You know, that's something you did when you was young, dumb, and on the ecstasy. Because he's gone on record to say that they shot that sex tape off ecstasy. So if she did want to sue, she could say that she wasn't in her right frame of mind, but then he brought out a contract. So that's what gives him the one up. You know, they both signed contracts. So you can't say you're under the influence when you signed a legal paper binding you to that act.
Yeah.
So now,
well, listen. I could have swore she said. Hang on, let me look in the live chat. Kim said she wanted her lawyer to scare someone. Troll Babies was Kim K talking about Ray J.
I hope she wasn't, because Ray J is with it and he has the receipts. That is someone you should fear, someone that has the receipts and is name dropping. He is not playing with that family. He has gone on to even talk about the big nigga in charge, Kris Jenner. So if he's throwing her name in the mix, he's not crazy. He's not doing this for clout. He's doing this.
Hang on a second, Randy. Was Kim Kardashian talking about having the lawyer scare Whack 100?
Yeah, it was Whack 100 because he was clout chasing, talking about the sex tape on Clubhouse. You know how Clayface does. Yeah, it was Clayface.
Yeah,
and
he's a busybody. That's what I like about him.
Yeah, he's like you. He's working every day on the internet, you know.
Right.
It's a medium to get money.
Yeah. This is a business. Let's not get it twisted. So,
and not to hold up too much of your time. Should men hold the door for women?
Yeah.
It's a different day and age, you know. It should happen, but nowadays the way niggas is moving, women are holding doors for niggas, you know. They're opening doors for men.
I'm just, you know, I'm being honest. I'm at that point where I don't even want to make the effort anymore. I'm finding.
I was just gonna ask.
Finding other things to do, and I'm literally, as I'm walking to any place that has a door, I'm looking to make sure there's no female, you know, walking in unison with me, and then I don't get put in a position where I have to hold the door. I will literally stop, look around, pretend I'm doing something else until they go in, and then go in after them. That's where I'm at right now. But I'll let you finish up.
I wait for the female to go in front of me, and now she has to hold the door for me. That's the move I do sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Especially if she's white. But, yeah, man, chivalry is dead, but you should definitely open the door for Mammy. If somebody deserves that type of respect, it's Mammy, okay?
No, sir.
Not honest opinion.
Absolutely not. But good to talk to you, man. Yeah, let's get him at it. Once you start to my holding the door for Mammy. Hell no. The nigger sends it a donation. So I don't care about Ray J. I want to see more of your house. So I can see. Okay. I have 3 videos already loaded up, ready to go. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put one up now or when I get back from my road trip. Because when I'm on the road trip, I'm going to be consumed with other things. I mean, I will be streaming live. I will be on YouTube and Instagram. But I wanted to kind of do a collage. But thank you for your donation. The nigger, I'll keep you posted, all right? TJ, got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. He says Randy's girlfriend is waiting for her gender assignment surgery before marriage. Hashtag per. Guys, here's my email information on the screen for advertising. And if you're not familiar with the community section, we put up last month's Google, YouTube overview. So you can see how many views, new subscribers, and stuff like that. If you're interested in advertising, custom advertising, whether it be live reads, pinning your comments or your links, to the top of the comments or other things, send an email and we will get you a full deck, all right?